Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Just like the big boy voice Malcolm said, man, we are celebrating 50 years, and you can get in the spirit by getting the 50th anniversary gear at the Rock Shop.
50 long years.
Oh, yeah. And we've got long sleeve T-shirts to celebrate. How about that? Baseball shirts, man.
I love that shirt, man. I'm a sucker for those baseball style tees. Or long sleeves. I don't know what they call them, but the things.
They look good, man. They look good, man. And we got a bunch of them. If you like beanies, if you like trucker caps, short sleeves, long sleeves, light zip hoodies, whatever you need. Oh, we're celebrating it with the gold logo blazed on the front. Oh, yeah. It's pretty sweet, man. Celebrating 50 years. And you can get your gear at KISW.com.
Let's play B Migs. It's time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. B Migs. Don't be a loser. Whoa. B Migs. You're a loser.
It is time to beat Migs, but it's Wednesday, so maybe we could whack him instead.
Let me see everybody do their Mr. Wacky then.
All right.
Woo!
Whack it.
Yeah, Mr. Wacky, Mr. Awesome Wacky.
Only lost once.
Yeah, so far.
Yesterday.
Yeah, well.
That's the start. It's the beginning.
Let's not dwell on the March decline or anything along those lines.
I was just trying to show solidarity with the Mariners and how they've been in spring training. So I should drop an L every once in a while.
Just every once in a while?
You know what it goes. The more you lose in spring training, the better you might be in the season. That's how I look at it.
Dude, that's what I keep telling myself. I mean, they did win yesterday, which was nice. They beat the Royals. But the day before, they lost 10-0 to the Indians.
Ooh. They got a good young team, man. I mean, it's exciting. They got a good young team. They got some players.
Is this what you call one of those building years?
It's hard to say.
I mean, I think that all started in like 2003.
Yeah.
The building years.
Yeah, it's hard to say, Rev. They have a team that could surprise. You know, it could be a building year, but it also could be a surprise year because they got talent, man.
I just love it because it's spring training, so Steve still has hope that they'll make the World Series.
I do. They're going to win the World Series, not just
they're going to win it.
Wow.
Well, you got to be in it to win it. So he says they're going to get there.
Yep. Mark this moment, 6:53 on Super Mario Day, March 10th.
Perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's get to our contestant today. We've got Dustin in Bellevue. Dustin, are you there?
I am.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here.
Goodbye.
For those playing at home, Dustin will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Dustin, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Cameron Diaz, Kate Upton, and Leslie Mann all starred in the 2014 movie titled The Other What?
Women.
Yes. Alopecia refers to losing what?
Hair.
Yes. Which actress is known for her movies Casino and Basic Instinct?
Sharon Stone.
Yes. What kind of fruit juice is used to make a Tom Collins cocktail?
Cranberry.
No.
Grapefruit.
No.
Orange juice.
No. What female rapper was in the Wayne's World Super Bowl commercial?
Pass.
Tabasco sauce is said to have originated in what Gulf Coast state?
Louisiana.
Yes. Who played Don Draper in Mad Men?
Pass.
A ganache is a combination of cream and what?
Sugar.
No.
Flour.
No.
Pass.
In what country was the first coin-operated slot machine invented?
U.S.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct.
Not too shabby. And Rev, I would be kicking myself. I cannot think of Don Draper's name. Oh,
Really?
Oh man, that would be my $1 million right there. And of course, I know the actor, and his name is escaping me. And
He's got a wonderful chin.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I love this dude. He's been in a lot of cool
I
stuff.
know who it is.
Don't say anything.
Don't
say anything,
Don't
Dustin.
say anything. Yeah, Steve's back in. Steve's not going to get this.
Oh, you don't think so?
Yeah.
All right, then.
I mean, if he does, then he's a better man than me.
Oh, wow. I hope I get it right. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah!
Cameron Diaz, Kate Upton, and Leslie Mann all starred in the 2014 movie titled The Other What?
Woman?
Yes. Alopecia refers to losing what?
Hair.
Yes. Which actress is known for her movies Casino and Basic Instinct?
Legs. Sharon Stone.
Yes. What kind of fruit juices used to make a Tom Collins cocktail?
Is that lemon?
Yes.
Nice.
What female rapper was in the Wayne's World Super Bowl commercial?
Oh, man. I love her. Cardi B.
Okay. Yes. Tabasco sauce is said
She
to
cracks me up on her social media, man.
Tabasco sauce is said to have originated in what Gulf Coast state?
New Mexico?
No.
Florida.
No.
All right, Elmer. California.
No. Who
know.
played Don Draper in Mad Men?
Don Draper.
No.
Good call.
Mel Gibson.
No.
Cardi B.
No. A
Damn
ganache is a combination of cream and what?
Chocolate.
Yes. In what country was the first coin-operated slot machine invented?
I'm going to go America.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You win 7-5.
Right.
Back to your whacking ways. Sorry, Dustin.
Yeah, sorry about that, buddy.
I did that one for Tatum. She's in the car right now.
Nice.
Listening to her father be victorious.
All right, well,
Nice.
still not a better man than me, though.
Nope.
Oh, which was the question that would have made me a better man?
Who played Don Draper in Mad Men?
Oh, yeah,
I can't think of his name, and I know this actor, of course, and his name is blanking on me.
John Hamm.
Yeah.
Ah, dang it! Why don't I think of ham? Ham is tasty.
Ham is tasty, and
Don Draper, also tasty, apparently.
Oh yeah, very tasty.
He's a tasty snack.
A lot of folks like the Don Draper.
the only other one that you missed, Steve, the Tabasco sauce is said to have originated in what Gulf Coast state? At least one of these states you did mention was a Gulf Coast state. It's Louisiana. Dustin got that one correct.
Is that so? I would have bet that Tabasco sauce originated out of our country.
No.
Wow. Good for us.
Good for us.
Seriously, I mean, a lot of people love their Tabasco. I just had no idea we created it.
Got to get that spice. And got to get that win. So congratulations, Steve.
Victorious.
Good job, Steve.
Thank you, BJ.
Well, there's a list that came out that asked people, okay, what are the most memorable advertising jingles? And this is a big part of advertising when you can have sound, pretty much have people go, I know what it is you're trying to sell me, or even you like the sound, you like the jingle. And number one, wow, this is...
Is it the best part of waking up? Folgers in your cup.
Boy, Folgers wishes they were on there. Let's see if they're on the list at all. Wow, you guys know that they're not on the list.
You know what's sad is that I'll sing that
10.
song, though, when I get coffee that's not Folgers. In my head, I'll be like, the best part of waking up is Starbucks in my cup or Bigfoot Java in my cup. Like, I never get Folgers. I don't even know if Folgers still exists.
I think you're right.
They do.
Yeah, they really? I mean, look, back in the day, getting like instant coffee or whatever, that was something that my family did. But now, I don't think I bought any of those old school coffees like chock full of nuts or Folgers to put in my coffee maker.
Chock full of nuts?
Oh, you don't remember those guys?
No.
Oh, chock full of nuts.
Was that a coffee?
Heavenly coffee. I believe that was their chock full of nuts is a heavenly coffee.
Oh, I got one. How about that one? Clap on. Clap off.
Yeah, that's not
Clap on, clap on.
This one
That
here's
clapper.
for
I love it.
How
I
about
don't
this
know the
one?
whole-
I will give you a clue. It's for an insurance company. It's the number one list. It's an insurance company, the number one jingle.
Like a rock.
No, that's not.
That's a Chevy.
Isn't that Prudential? Oh.
No, that's
Damn it.
Chevy.
Damn it.
Get a piece of the rock. That's Prudential. Get a piece of the rock. Prudential. Yeah, you're right about that.
How about Like a Good Neighbor? State Farm is there.
I would have thought that, Vicky. Honestly, I thought that was the one that would be the one. But actually, no, it's this one. Brad Paisley's singing the jingle.
Nationwide is on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. I might go with Vicky on this one. I think the State Farm one's better. If
I
you had to
agree.
ask me.
Yeah.
But you know what? We have a history. We probably should like Nationwide better because Vicky and Rev may not know this, but Steve, you do. We used to be owned by Nationwide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know.
Yeah, and until I think they sold it to Entercom, but yeah, and Nationwide used to own this fine radio station.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the station, and that was the station's imaging was KISW is rocking Seattle.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
It was very bad. So then we got rid of that.
Okay, the next one is a jingle we all know, we all love, and my God, they taste amazing.
Is it plop, plop, fizz, fizz, oh, whatever leaf it is?
Does Alka-Seltzer taste amazing?
Oh, I was just going with that one before he threw that clue in.
Yeah.
Or what this one texture says,
Steve.
meow, 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 meow.
Would you like to join the year 2000? Would you like to do that with your jingles? And I'm still giving you a 20-year window here, and you guys are going beyond the 20-year window I'm
from
giving
me. I fast forward through commercials now.
What do you want? What do I want from you? I want you to, so you know this one, number 2, and I told you it's tasty, and it's you know this. It's not really. I will tell you this. I mean, it's kind of a jingle and kind of a they use not words and words, and it's tasty as all hell.
Texture got it. I'm loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. Oh, yeah, I should probably let the guy do it.
I'm loving it.
Oh, that's like more of the...
Oh, yeah, that's a
soulful version.
Isn't
That's
that
the
Justin
alternate
Timberlake?
jam.
What's that?
Isn't that Justin Timberlake?
Oh, you're right. That is.
Yeah. I think
Jeez,
I think
JT.
that jingle started with him and it's stuck.
What about car toys? A better way to go.
No doubt about it. That's a great
that
jingle.
one.
You're right. I don't know how national they are. That's the problem. This is the national jingles. But if it were local, you're right. Car toys would be on top of the list.
And I love that our bud and my bandmate Glenn Cannon at one point was the person who sang that.
What?
Oh, really?
Back in the day, yeah, he shared it on the Migscast a long time ago. But back in the day, Glenn Cannon sang the car toys, a better way.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I've been wanting to cover it with Bruiser Brody, but he keeps saying no.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good song. I mean, kids are going to love it if you play that now.
Oh, this texture's got a good one, BJ. How about,
Okay.
Give me a break, give me a break, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Number 9 on the list. Finally,
I did.
somebody had a guess that's on the list. Yeah.
All right, this texture, $5 foot long.
Okay. Wow, that was a wonderful rendition. No, that's not on the list.
Vicky sings that in Vegas sometimes when she's a little drunk, but she's not talking about sandwiches.
Nope.
Wow.
I think I got it though.
Yeah?
Is it nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea? No.
Is that Pepto-Bismol?
Yes.
why do I know
Yay,
that one?
Pepto-Bismol. No.
That was actually my jam. No doubt about it, because I love Pepto-Bismol.
I know you
It's the
love
ultimate
it.
cure-all for anything that I put in my belly. This one here is more for your throat. The number 3.
Oh, so it's not $5 foot long?
Well, okay. Something else that's more for your throat.
So you go, I know what it is.
You got it? Steve, you think you know it? That's it.
Wow.
Why is the guy farting when he's saying
I know.
that?
All I'm thinking is Steve could recreate that just by tooting and yelling, Ricola!
And that's not the Ricola I remember. Mine is like a bunch of people sort of like a chorus singing it, not just some one dude. But whatever. That's Ricola is also my friend. And you know what? We do actually go a little deep and a little old with some of the rest of them. We got Rice Krispies, Snap, Crackle, Pop, Rice Krispies.
Yeah. How about this texture had a good one? I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And what was my first name? Had my crap.
My baloney.
My baloney.
Yeah, my baloney.
Something has a something.
I almost said my
It's
wiener
something.
has a first name.
Well, it does too,
OST,
actually. Yeah, that's right. My wiener does have a first name. Becky helped me yesterday with this fine jingle.
Oh, crap. Lucky Charms?
Yeah, they're magically delicious. Yes.
Texture has a good one. I don't want to grow up, because if I did, I wouldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one, man. That is actually number 10 on the list. So they made it. And Vicky, you're like a good neighbor. State Farm did come in at number 7 anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was something. And then how about SpaghettiOs? Yeah, that's number 6.
I still say that when I make a mistake or anything. SpaghettiOs.
I said that for the longest time, and then people looked at me like, "Okay, Dad, okay, Boomer, get out of here."
All right, this one's going to age me, but
yes,
and Texture has it as well. But who wears short shorts?
Oh, that was a good
Do you
one.
even know what it was for, though?
Something for your legs.
Well, yeah.
Was it for Nair or was it for legs pantyhose?
I
think it was for Nair.
I think it was, too.
Yeah.
I thought it was for legs pantyhose.
It's one of the two, Steve. See who the winner is.
I have no idea.
Oh, Rev's
No, it
looking.
looks like Nair. Yeah.
Nair.
Looks like Nair.
Thank you. Still awesome on Awesome Day. Thank you very much. And this one, of course, was a classic from my childhood, and Steve, probably yours too. Good. Good. That's what Campbell's Soups is. Good.
Oh, man, I forgot about that.
You don't
one.
remember that? That was a classic. Yeah.
How about 1877 cars for kids? KRS. Can't spell cars.
It's KARS. How do we not know how to spell that? Wow, we suck.
You're bad.
What the hell? It's just a K instead of a C, and we forgot the rest of the letters.
And we got the K and the A part.
What is wrong with us?
I don't know if it was the Z.
I suppose. I forgot.
Cars for kids.
No, it's not Z. It's just a K. They only screwed up with the one letter, because kids are K and the cars are K. Okay.
So I've determined that Steve is not a singing drummer. I could have told you that.
Oh, yeah. No Dave Grohl moment for Steve. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, no.
Okay, fine. We got a well-known TV show host that walked off his own show and quit when the weatherman called him out over something. We got the audio, and you're going to hear it at 7:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
New on Curiosity Stream. With superior armies comes superior weapons. How has innovation mechanized the battlefield? From bullets to battleships and everything in between. It's machinery of warfare. Plus, from the gross to the gourmet. See how that in-flight meal lands on your tray table. On secrets of your airline food. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Piers Morgan walked off the set of his own show, Good Morning Britain, and quit the show after the weatherman called him out for bashing Meghan Markle.
I understand that you don't like Meghan Markle. You've made it so clear a number of times on this program. And I understand that you've got a personal relationship with Meghan Markle, or had one, and she cut you off. She's entitled to cut you off if she wants to. Has she said anything about you since she cut you off? I don't think she has, but yet you continue to trash her.
Okay, I'm done with this.
No.
Sorry, no.
Sorry. Do you know what? That's pathetic.
You can trash me, maybe not mine.
No.
See you later.
I'm being...
Sorry, can't do
This
this.
is absolutely diabolical behaviour. I'm sorry, but Piers spouts off on a regular basis, and we all have to sit there and listen.
Okay.
And I'm absolutely...
I think we need to just all take a break.
It sounds like he took a permanent break.
Wow. Yeah, he's done.
Deuces. Yeah, I guess the weatherman's name is Alex. He's just like, I'm sick of your crap, man.
Yeah, I mean, I really applaud the dude because somebody eventually says, look, we got to say something. And of course, look, Piers, to me is such a bully. The fact that he's like, I'm not going to even say anything and leave. It's like, well, dude, all you do is trash somebody. And if you're going to dish it out, you got to be able to take it. And he did not take it.
And the guy was bringing up valid points, just trying to have a conversation with the guy if he keeps crapping all over someone. And I guess I don't watch Good Morning Britain. And maybe I need to start DVRing it, but I guess at some point, after the whole Oprah Winfrey interview with Meghan Markle, and was it Prince Harry?
Yes.
Piers said, I don't believe a word she says. I wouldn't believe her if she read me a weather report. So does he have beef with her just because they're not friends anymore? So
what, Steve, normally I would just say that, look, I watched The Apprentice and Celebrity Apprentice, and he was on that, and he seems to be one of these guys that just, he goes out there and says a lot of crazy stuff and decides he's going to pick a side, and whatever side it's going to be, he's going to be on that side for forever.
To ruffle some feathers. And
just for his constituents, like he's preaching to the choir and always he's one of those kind of broadcasters. But, he did have, I guess, a really good friendship with Meghan Markle. So maybe it is personal because he was a big fan of her show Suits back in the day, struck up a friendship with her on Twitter. And one time Meghan came to London to watch Serena Williams play at Wimbledon, so she and Piers got together at a pub. After a few drinks and some conversation, Piers put her into an Uber, and she headed off to a party, and that's where she met Prince Harry for the first time. And Piers says that he never heard from her again. And here he is talking about it.
Sounds like a Hallmark movie.
We sat in this pub for 90 minutes. I never met her. And we sat and we just talked about life and the universe, and we talked about everything. But I really liked her. I'm just sad I lost her as a friend. It's like, Harry, you could have thought of me here, buddy.
You're quite bitter about this.
Well, I'm not bitter, just sad.
Yes.
I just thought we were friends. But I get it, because the moment it became serious, there's no way Harry wants Meghan Markle anywhere near media people. It doesn't mean I haven't ruled out that I might get an invite to the wedding.
So you haven't yet?
No, but I just think Meghan will be sitting there thinking, you know what, I owe that guy one. I really owe that guy.
What does she owe you?
She owes me an invitation to the wedding to make up for cutting me dead.
Wow.
Yeah, there's
how old is he? Is he 13? Maybe I read the Wikipedia page wrong.
I feel like he wanted to get in a relationship with her. That's what, and I have no idea what his marital status is, but it's more than just a friendship to me when you're, because he's a lot older than her, and you'd think
he's 55.
Yeah, and what is she, in her early 30s, I think? Early to mid 30s, I think she is. I could be wrong about that, but it sounds more like he's bitter that Harry got her and he didn't.
Like I said, this sounds like the world's worst Hallmark movie. Like this whole premise. We met on Twitter. We became friends. We hung out once, and then she met the love of her life, and our friendship ended. Our whole one-day friendship.
Yeah.
And she's
exactly.
And she's 39 years old.
All right. So he's 55. He's 55. That's all he is. Wow.
Yeah, I feel like we've been stuck with him for a lot longer than that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but you're absolutely right.
Do you think the weatherman, that Alex guy, called him out more so because when I was reading that quote about him saying he doesn't believe anything that Meghan says, I wouldn't even believe her if she read me a weather report. Like, he took offense to that. He's like, you know what?
Oh, you think it was the weather report line?
That line is the final straw. I'm calling you out, you bitch.
Oh, you know what? I don't mind what you say, but now you're talking about the weather, and now I'm getting involved. Yeah. You know what, Steve? It's, Piers, he couldn't take it. Walked off the show.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
And Piers Morgan quit over the weatherman's comments concerning Harry and Meghan.
I quit this bitch.
He's out. So based on this, whether it be work, a relationship, or anything else, what was that moment when you said, that's it, I quit? 206-421-ROCK, text us at 77999. What was that moment when you said, that's it, I quit this biatch? Your calls, your texts after Nirvana on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Piers Morgan walked off his own show and quits over Harry and Meghan comments. Based on this, whether it be work, a relationship, or anything else, what was that moment when you said, that's it, I quit? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Just got this text message. Peter says, I quit working for my brother when he didn't pay me for 30 days straight. 38 days.
Damn. Whoa, that's a long time. I mean, I know family's family, but man, you got to pay people.
Yeah, they're still doing a job for you, and there's an agreement there's going to be pay. You can't be like, hey, man, but we're brothers. What does it matter?
What is he supposed to be? He's still got to pay the bills. I mean, your brother's still got to go, pay the rent, get some food. I mean, how long do you think that's going to go? Obviously, 38 days.
One texter says, I quit when the doctor I worked for told me that he didn't know why he hired me and my coworkers because we do nothing for him, even though we did everything for him. I went out to lunch with my dad that day, and I never went back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the kind of situations where I don't think you need to put 2 weeks notice in. Like, screw that guy.
I don't know. I've been that guy in my life, and I think about it now, and I go, why do I think that that's a motivator? Like telling you suck at your job and do nothing for me, and yet I'm still keeping you there. What does that say about me as a boss at that point?
Yeah, I just feel like he just wants to maybe assert some power or something over the, hey, you guys are nothing without me. Which seems like
well,
that's really the best tactic to pull with your
Well, I feel that way about this program, and especially today on Awesome Day. I mean, you guys aren't even awesome without me.
Well, it's Day of Awesomeness, first of all, so get it right. Not just being awesome, you have to be awesomeness.
Hey, when you're awesome, you can change the name any way you want, Steve. You'll know when you get there.
This person said I had to quit because my boss was creeping on my sister. She wanted a second job. I had a pizza delivery gig, so I got her a job. And the first day, he wanted her to sit on his lap and sing karaoke. The next day, I bitched him out and blasted him in front of everyone in the restaurant and said, blank you, I'm out. A few months later, he had to shut down because of other allegations.
Jeez.
Sounds like a real treat.
Yeah, but he didn't say his sister left, by the way. He just left.
I would imagine the sister left, too.
She's like, I really like singing karaoke, so this works.
When I was like, it had nothing to do with work. It was a relationship. I remember I was in a relationship with this girl, and it was it had its ups and had its downs, but I had a house, and my house was close to where her sister lived. And her sister sometimes would kind of put her opinion into things that she doesn't need to put her opinion into.
Oh, lovely.
So she knocked on my door one random night, and I opened it up. I'm like, hey. And she just starts berating me, not even coming into, I was like, oh, you want to come in? She's like, no, I have something that I need to get off my chest. And then just starts going off on me about how I'm a horrible human being. I'm a terrible boyfriend, this, that, and the other thing. I'm just like,
wow.
And all this, and all I could respond was, and I kind of felt bad, but I was really pissed off. I'm like, wait, you're telling me how to be in a relationship when you didn't know the father of your child until the child popped out and you could tell by its ethnicity. That's where we're at. And you're telling me that I'm bad at relationships.
Yeah, you know what? You're right, Steve. There's a little credibility issue when you don't know who the father of your kid is until it pops out. You've got a roulette of possibilities, and you're telling somebody how to be in a good relationship.
Right, you have a couple dudes waiting at the hospital to find. I'm like, I was pissed, and I ended the relationship that night. And I mean, eventually, she came back and knocked on my door again, and I was like, oh, great, here we go. And she apologized and all that. But I was like, I don't want to be a part of this. This is just not, this is my future. The relationship was falling apart anyway, but this was the final straw. I'm like, I cannot imagine living life with this person in my life.
And those two dudes who are at the hospital with waiting for the sister and just look at each other and go, dude, I hope I don't win this lottery. And then they just, when they finally got announced, the other dude probably said, I am so sorry, man. Good luck with your life.
It was awkward. I'll tell you that. I was there.
So you were there for that.
Yeah.
Oh, man, dude, at that point, when I find that out, I'm like, look, when I find out I'm not the father, I just won. I'm going to go off and live a great life.
It was like being part of a real life Maury meets Jerry Springer show.
Oh, yeah, right. Man. Oh, you're right, Steve. And for you to get lectured by that person is pretty funny.
I was thinking, you have some nerve telling me how to do a relationship when you haven't figured it out either.
Oh, that is so awesome. You're like, wow, I must really be something when I get pregnancy Patty over here coming over telling me how to live my life.
Real recognizes real. I have no idea, BJ.
That's a good point.
I don't mean to do this as a transition, but I noticed your daughter's in the room.
Oh, that's right.
Sarah.
Alrighty.
Mine actually has to do with a relationship as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, shocking. It was.
Hold on. Was it this kind of Was it a?
No, not
Prison
that guy.
relationship? Oh, okay, good.
Or the other guy that was also in jail.
Yeah, pretty much everybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, she didn't want to break up with them. The court made it happen.
Yeah, and I still tried while they were in jail. I
Yeah.
visited them, sent them letters.
Okay.
No, this guy surprisingly didn't go to jail, but it was back in high school and we were on and off for about a year. And one of the times we were kind of like taking a separation for ourselves, trying to like work on each other before we come back together, he decides to have sex with two of my friends.
All right then.
And then I was like, yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get back together. I think that was kind of the period to the end of that sentence.
Yeah.
It's over for good.
What was the conversation like with those two friends after the fact?
I bitched them out.
Uh-huh.
I remember it was during like third period or something in high school. Bitched them out and I've never talked to them either again.
Did they ever try and reach out since then?
Oh yeah. Even now.
And I'm getting bygones be bygones.
You know, I am one to hold a grudge. It might be 10 years later, but still, I don't forgive and I will never forget.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I mean, they've probably grown. We've all grown.
No, Steve, you don't understand.
They grown
Some
maybe
folks
too
don't
much
grow.
with your.
I had to get a job, Steve. I literally had to take a job to make my family money, and this new job needed me to start on Sarah's birthday. This new job happened to be at a fine radio station in Seattle, and I had to drive across country to get here. So I missed her birthday, and Sarah hasn't forgiven me for it, even though I needed to work.
It was my 8th birthday, okay? It was an important one. I remember
the big
it,
8.
like,
It's a monumental
Yeah,
thing.
how old are you now?
over 20 years. It was
Okay.
over 20 years ago.
Yeah, she hasn't forgotten. And
No,
she
I
brings
haven't.
it up. She brings it up all the time. She's got issues.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, just a bit. Oh, yeah. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
I see your son's in the room as well. 'Cause, he's filling in for Danny. Danny, I don't know, one day will come back from this quarantine. I'm not sure when
Someday
that
we'll
is.
see him again.
Joey D's nuts.
Oh, this also happened back in high school. For me, I think Sarah might have been in middle school, but BJ decided he'd have the bright idea to have me tutor Sarah in math.
And Joey's not smart, so why?
Whoa.
Like, what?
Wow.
Well, at the time, he did a good job making us think he was smart. I really thought between my wife, myself, and Joey that Joey would be the better candidate to teach you since he was closer to learning this math than I was.
So BJ sits me and Sarah down at the dining room table, and I have to start teaching her algebra. We get maybe 5 minutes into it, and I have broken down everything I can mathematically to try to teach her. I'm like, Sarah, it's this because of this, X, Y, and Z. And BJ goes, she doesn't understand. You need to keep trying harder. I'm like, all right, well, because 5 plus 5 is 10. He goes, why is 5 plus 5 10? Math doesn't make sense.
Is that what your dad said?
Yeah, and I just got up. I threw everything on the table over our balcony, stormed off, and locked my room door, and never talked math with either of them ever again.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
It was scary.
Why
it was the
does
most angry I've ever seen Joey in my entire life till today. He turned like I will never forget that. He turned like bright red. Do you remember this?
Oh, I totally. It was one of the greatest lines ever created when he later told Mom and I, he said, "My intelligence is wasted on you two." That's the best line ever uttered ever by anybody. Mom and I, Kathy and I, still laugh about that line. Go, can you believe Joey actually told us that we were stupid, but in a very clever way?
It's not wrong if you're fighting over 5 plus 5 equals 10.
He was asking me why it was 10. I'm looking at him, I'm like, dude, I don't know. Apples, 2 apples make 4 apples. I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah, it was not.
Intelligence is being wasted on you.
That was a great line after he made me open the door.
Everything you did was very reasonable in your situation. I don't think you did anything wrong.
Thank you. I'm glad. And Sarah, now you know I am the smartest person in the family.
Okay. Whoa, I wouldn't go that far.
And it's also not a great banner to hang on because think of the three of us, really. You know what I mean? Come on. All right. Well, there you go. Congratulations. Great family dynamic. Hey, what do you think is the top food that people say they cannot live without? Well, I'm going to tell you. I'll do that at 7:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. If I file for bankruptcy, do I have to appear in court? That makes me nervous.
Going to court is never something that's easy to do. However, when you file bankruptcy, you usually only have to attend one hearing at the courthouse. Of course, I'll be there with you. And when you go to court, it's not before the judge. It's actually with the trustee or the trustee's attorney. one of the things that's critical in a bankruptcy is that you give your attorney and the court all of your information. You list all of your assets and all of your creditors. That's what we're trading for your discharge, is your true and honest disclosure of your assets and liabilities. And so the court hearing is just usually about a 5-minute deal where you show up and reaffirm and swear that all the information you've given the court and your attorney is correct.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.